Ladies and gentlemen, in life we often hear that honesty and transparency are the foundations of any relationship. But today, I want to tell you something different. I want to remind every woman out there that while truth is powerful, so is silence. A woman must always protect three things from a man, not because she is weak, but because she is wise. A woman's power lies not only in what she reveals, but also in what she withholds. In a world where everyone is eager to know the depths of her heart, she must learn the art of mystery. There is a beauty in not being entirely known, a strength in keeping certain aspects of herself sacred. She must understand that some things are meant to be private, not as a sign of secrecy, but as an act of self-respect. When a woman lays everything bare, her struggles, her fears, and her weaknesses, she risks giving others the power to use them against her. Not everyone who listens understands, and not everyone who understands cares. The world is full of people who will take advantage of vulnerability, not out of malice, but because human nature often leans toward self-interest. The moment she exposes every layer of herself, she allows others to shape how they perceive her. But when she keeps certain things to herself, she commands respect, leaving room for curiosity and admiration. This is not about deception, it is about discernment. Imagine a book where every chapter is predictable, every twist revealed before the reader even turns the page. It loses its magic. Likewise, a woman who has no mystery is often taken for granted, her value diminished in the eyes of those who never had to seek deeper. There is wisdom in selective disclosure, in allowing people to earn the right to see her soul. A woman must also understand that maintaining an air of mystery does not mean suppressing her true self. It means knowing when and to whom she should reveal the depths of her heart. Trust is not something to be given freely, but to be earned over time. The world is filled with voices that will try to define her, but she must remember that her essence is hers alone to protect. Whether personal or professional, the allure of mystery adds depth and significance. A woman who holds on to her mystery does not lose love or respect. She gains it. She remains an enigma, not because she is distant, but because she understands that not everything needs to be explained. When she embraces the power of the unknown, she commands attention without demanding it. She teaches the world that some aspects of her being are not open for negotiation, and in doing so, she reclaims her power. A woman's dreams are the most precious part of her existence. They are born from her deepest desires, nurtured by her struggles, and shaped by her experiences. But not every dream is meant to be shared too soon, especially with those who may not understand its value. Dreams are delicate, like seeds planted in the soil. If exposed to harsh winds too early, they may never take root. A woman must learn to guard her aspirations until they are strong enough to withstand the doubts, criticisms, and limitations imposed by others. The world is filled with people who will tell her what she can and cannot do. Some will question her ambitions, not because they want to protect her, but because they are trapped in their own fears. Others will impose their expectations, assuming they know what is best for her. If she shares her dreams too soon, she risks hearing voices that discourage rather than uplift her. A single doubt, a careless remark, or an unsupportive reaction can plant seeds of hesitation in her heart. But when she nurtures her dreams in silence, she gives them the space to grow without interference. There is great power in moving quietly. A woman who works in silence lets her achievements speak for her. Instead of seeking validation from the world, she learns to trust her inner voice. When she keeps her aspirations private, she shields them from negativity and allows herself the freedom to evolve without judgment. Growth happens in stillness. Progress is made in patience. And success comes to those who do not feel the need to announce every step before they take it. This does not mean she should never share her dreams. It means she must be selective about who she shares them with. Not everyone is meant to walk the journey with her. Not everyone will see her vision the way she does. She must choose her confidence wisely, ensuring that they uplift, inspire, and encourage rather than discourage. When the time is right, her dreams will no longer be fragile whispers, but loud realities. The world will see what she was capable of all along, not because she asked for permission, but because she believed in herself. A woman who protects her dreams protects her future. And when she finally achieves what she once only imagined, the silence she kept will be replaced by the sound of her success. Every woman carries battles within her, some won, some lost, and some still ongoing. Life is a journey filled with moments of strength and moments of struggle. But not every battle needs to be spoken about, and not every scar needs to be shown. The world does not always understand the weight of a woman's pain, nor does it always offer kindness in return. That is why a woman must choose carefully what she reveals and what she keeps within herself. There is an unspoken strength in carrying certain burdens silently. When a woman speaks too openly about her struggles, she risks exposing her vulnerabilities to those who may not have the best intentions. Not everyone who listens is listening to support. Some listen to judge, some to gossip, and some to use her pain against her. The truth is, the world is not always gentle with the broken. It often sees wounds as weaknesses rather than as evidence of resilience. That is why a woman must guard the battles she fights, choosing wisely when and with whom to share them. Keeping inner battles private does not mean suppressing emotions or pretending to be strong all the time. It means allowing herself the space to heal without external interference. It means understanding that self-growth is a deeply personal journey, and some wounds heal best in silence. Sometimes speaking too much about pain keeps it alive. Dwelling on struggles repeatedly can make them feel heavier than they are, but when a woman learns to process her hardships internally, she builds a resilience that no one can take away from her. This does not mean she should never seek help or confide in someone she trusts. Healing often comes from connection, but only with the right people. Those who offer support without judgment, those who hold space without asking for explanations. A woman must recognize that not every battle requires an audience, and not every hardship should be shared with the world. By protecting her inner battles, a woman protects her peace. She learns to stand strong, not because she has never fallen, but because she has mastered the art of rising quietly. The world may see her strength, but it does not need to know every story behind it. And in that quiet resilience, she finds her greatest power. Life is a series of challenges, and every woman fights battles that no one else can see. Some struggles leave visible scars, while others remain hidden beneath a smile. But no matter how painful, not every battle needs to be shared with the world. A woman must learn that her inner struggles are her own, and revealing them to the wrong people can make her more vulnerable than strong. The world often tells women to be open about their hardships, to speak about their pain, and to seek comfort in others. While support is important, not everyone deserves access to the most fragile parts of her soul. There are those who listen, not to help, but to judge. There are those who pretend to care, only to use her struggles against her. And there are those who do not understand at all, dismissing her pain as weakness. When a woman shares too much, she risks allowing others to define her by her struggles instead of her strength. Keeping certain battles private is not about isolation, it is about self-preservation. Some healing happens in solitude. Some lessons are meant to be learned without an audience. When a woman fights her battles internally, she discovers a strength that is unshakable. She realizes that she does not need constant validation or sympathy to move forward. Instead, she learns to rely on herself, becoming stronger with every hardship she overcomes. This does not mean she should suffer in silence or never seek help. It means she should choose carefully who she allows into her world. A true confidant is someone who uplifts, supports, and respects her journey without judgment. She must recognize the difference between those who genuinely care and those who are merely curious. Not everyone who asks about her struggles deserves an answer. Not every painful experience needs to be turned into a conversation. A woman must understand that her inner battles shape her, but they do not define her. She is not just what she has been through, she is what she has overcome. Her resilience is her greatest asset, and by protecting her struggles from those who do not deserve to know them, she safeguards her dignity and peace. The world does not need to know every battle she fights. What truly matters is that she emerges from them stronger, wiser, and more powerful than ever before. A woman's strength is not measured by how much she shares, but by how wisely she protects what truly matters. In a world that constantly demands explanations, she must remember that mystery holds power, silence fosters resilience, and discretion preserves dignity. Her insecurities, her dreams, her past, and her battles are not for everyone to see or understand. They are hers to guard, to nurture, and to transform into wisdom. True empowerment does not come from seeking validation from others, but from knowing her own worth. She does not need to prove herself to the world. Her success, her strength, and her quiet resilience will speak for her. By choosing what to reveal and what to keep sacred, she reclaims control over her own narrative. She is not defined by what she hides, nor by what she shares, but by the courage with which she moves forward. Let the world wonder. Let them admire the strength they cannot fully comprehend. A woman who understands the value of what she protects is a woman who commands respect without demanding it. And in that understanding, she finds her greatest power.